Let me ask you something. Have you ever met someone who made your soul pause? Someone who made your heart say, this is different. You weren't just drawn to them, you felt aligned with them. Oh, I'm talking to somebody today. Because there's a difference between liking someone and knowing deep down that they were sent into your life. See, when you meet the one chosen for you, it's not just about butterflies, emotions, or fleeting attraction. No, it's about something deeper, something divine, something destined. Too many people waste time chasing what looks good instead of waiting for what's ordained for them. But today, we're about to break it down. How do you know you've met the one chosen for you? Not just by your feelings, but by confirmation, by signs, by truth. Let's get into it. When you meet the one chosen for you, there is peace, not pressure. Too many people mistake excitement for destiny, but excitement alone does not sustain a relationship. You can feel excitement for a moment, but peace is what lasts. The right one doesn't make you feel like you have to walk on eggshells. You don't have to constantly prove your worth or fight for their attention. You don't feel like you're in a battle just to be seen, heard, or valued. There is no second guessing, no emotional roller coaster that leaves you drained and confused. Instead, there is a steady, unshakable calm that reassures you. This is safe, this is real, this is where I belong. Pressure makes you feel like you have to perform, like you have to meet some impossible standard just to keep the relationship afloat. Pressure makes you feel like you are in a competition, like you have to fight to be enough. But peace is knowing that who you are is already enough. The right person does not leave you feeling like you have to shrink yourself, change yourself, or compromise your values just to keep them interested. They don't keep you in a state of uncertainty wondering where you stand with them. When someone is truly for you, they don't manipulate your emotions, they don't create chaos, and they don't make love feel like a guessing game. You see, when something is truly meant for you, it fits. It doesn't mean everything will always be perfect, but there is a natural alignment that doesn't require you to force things. The wrong people bring stress, confusion, and inconsistency. One day they're present, the next day they're distant. One moment they say they care, the next moment they act like you don't exist. That's pressure. That's instability. And that's not what's meant for you. When you meet the one chosen for you, your spirit feels at ease. Your mind is not consumed with fear, doubt, or insecurity. You don't feel like you're in a constant struggle to be loved or understood. Instead, there is a flow, a natural rhythm that reassures you. The conversations are real, deep, and meaningful. The connection is not built on pretense, but on truth. You don't feel like you have to chase them because real love doesn't require you to run after it. What is meant for you will be drawn to you. This peace doesn't mean there won't be challenges, but the challenges don't shake the foundation. You may have disagreements, but they don't turn into toxic battles. You may face obstacles, but they don't make you question the love, loyalty, or commitment in the relationship. The right one brings stability, not uncertainty. They make you feel safe, not insecure. They give you room to breathe, not a reason to suffocate. So when you ask yourself if you've met the one chosen for you, listen to your peace, not your fleeting emotions, not your temporary excitement, but your peace. Because peace is the confirmation that what you have is not just good, it's right. When you meet the one chosen for you, your purpose aligns with theirs in a way that feels natural, not forced. Too many people get into relationships where they constantly have to fight to hold on to who they are. They meet someone who looks good, feels good, and brings temporary happiness, but over time they realize that this person is pulling them away from their calling, their growth, and their direction in life. The right person, the one truly chosen for you, does not distract you from your purpose. They push you closer to it. They don't just love you for who you are today. They love you for the future you are becoming. When something is truly meant for you, it will not take you off your path. The wrong person can slow you down, make you second guess your dreams, and even cause you to lose sight of your own vision. You start compromising in ways you never thought you would. You start sacrificing pieces of yourself just to make the relationship work. And over time, you realize that you are further and further away from the life you once envisioned for yourself. But when you meet the right one, they are not a distraction. They are a force of alignment. Think about it. When you are on a journey towards something greater, you need someone who understands that journey. You need someone who sees your calling and respects it. They don't belittle your dreams. They don't make you feel guilty for wanting more. They don't force you to choose between love and purpose. They support your mission because they see that your purpose is part of who you are. And they love all of you, not just the convenient parts, not just the parts that benefit them. When two people are meant for each other, their individual purposes don't clash. They complement each other. It's not about being the same or having identical goals, but about having a shared understanding of where you're going in life. If one person is constantly building while the other is tearing down, that is not alignment. If one person is trying to grow while the other is content staying stagnant, that is not alignment. The right one doesn't hold you back. They grow with you. They challenge you to be better, to think deeper, to step into the fullness of what you were created to be. Alignment doesn't mean you will always move at the same pace, but it does mean you're moving in the same direction. It means that when life gets difficult, they don't abandon the journey, they walk it with you. It means that when challenges arise, they don't run away or become an obstacle to your growth. Instead, they become a partner in your progress. They celebrate your victories as if they were their own. They help you through your struggles instead of making them harder. Their presence in your life is a source of strength, not a source of stress. When you meet the one chosen for you, you won't have to explain why your dreams matter. They will already see it. They will understand that your purpose is not just about what you do, but about who you are. And instead of competing with your growth, they will be a part of it. Instead of being threatened by your success, they will celebrate it. Instead of seeing your vision as a problem, they will see it as a promise. So if you are wondering whether you have met the right one, ask yourself this: are they bringing you closer to your purpose, or are they pulling you away from it? Do they make you feel like you have to choose between them and your destiny, or do they make room for both? Because when you meet the one truly chosen for you, you will not have to sacrifice your calling to keep them. They will already be walking in alignment with you. When you meet the one chosen for you, there is an undeniable foundation of respect. Respect is not just about being polite or saying the right words. It is about deeply valuing a person for who they are, for what they stand for, and for the essence of their character. Love without respect is nothing but a hollow illusion. It may feel good for a while, it may look right on the outside, but eventually it will crumble because it lacks the substance to stand the test of time. When someone truly respects you, they do not just admire your qualities when it is convenient for them. They honor your boundaries, your voice, your feelings, and your journey. They do not dismiss your emotions as insignificant. They do not belittle your thoughts or make you feel like your opinions do not matter. Instead, they create a space where you feel safe to express yourself without fear of judgment or rejection. You never have to shrink yourself to be accepted because they see your full value and embrace it wholeheartedly. Respect is evident in the way they speak to you and in the way they treat you, even in moments of disagreement. A person who truly respects you does not raise their voice to overpower you. They do not use harsh words to tear you down. They do not use manipulation to control you. They do not let their ego come before their care for you. Even when emotions run high, even when there are misunderstandings, their respect for you remains intact. They do not see you as someone to dump, but as someone to cherish and protect. When you are with the one chosen for you, you will feel the difference between love that is built on respect and love that is built on selfishness. Someone who lacks respect will only love you when things are easy. They will only be kind when they are getting what they want. But the one meant for you will respect you in all seasons. When you are strong and when you are doubting, When you are certain and when you are doubt, when you are at your best and even when you are at your lowest. Their respect does not waver based on circumstances because it is not conditional. It is rooted in a deep and unwavering appreciation of who you are as a person. Respect is not just in words, but in actions. Someone who truly respects you will not betray your trust. They will not make promises they have no intention of keeping. They will not say one thing and do another. They will be consistent, not because they have to, but because they genuinely care about maintaining the integrity of the relationship. They will respect your time by being reliable. They will respect your boundaries by honoring them. They will respect your presence by not taking you for granted. The presence of respect is also seen in the way they support your dreams and ambitions. They do not diminish your aspirations. They do not make you feel like your goals are insignificant or unrealistic. They celebrate your achievements instead of feeling threatened by them. They see your growth as a shared victory, not as a competition. They want to see you win, and they actively contribute to your success, not just with words of encouragement, but with actions that show they truly believe in you. True respect also means they are willing to be honest with you, even when it is not easy. They will not deceive you with empty flattery or tell you only what you want to hear. Instead, they will be truthful in a way that uplifts you. They will correct you with love, not with harshness. They will challenge you to be better without making you feel small. They will see your flaws but never use them as weapons against you. They will recognize your imperfections but still regard you with honor and dignity. When you meet the one chosen for you, you will never have to fight for basic respect. You will not have to beg to be heard, to be valued, or to be treated with dignity. Respect will flow naturally because it is built on a genuine appreciation of who you are. And when respect is present, love becomes something deep, unshakable, and lasting. It becomes something that nurtures rather than drains, something that builds rather than breaks, because real love cannot exist where there is no respect. And when you meet the right one, you will know, because respect will not be something you have to ask for. It will already be there. When you meet the one chosen for you, they don't just make you feel good, they make you better. They're not just a source of comfort, but a catalyst for growth. Too many people get into relationships that feel pleasant at first, but leave them stagnant over time. There is no challenge, no inspiration, no elevation, just a cycle of the same conversations, the same routines, the same mindset with no progress. But the one meant for you does not allow you to stay in the same place. They push you toward excellence, toward greatness, toward the best version of yourself. Growth in a relationship does not mean one person is trying to change the other forcefully. It does not mean they criticize you or make you feel like you are never enough. No, real growth happens because their presence in your life naturally inspires you to be better. They set a standard in the way they live, the way they think, and the way they pursue their purpose that makes you want to elevate yourself as well. They introduce you to new perspectives, new wisdom, new habits that refine you rather than confine you. When you meet the one chosen for you, they see the greatness in you even when you don't see it in yourself. They recognize your potential and encourage you to step into it. They do not allow fear, doubt, or insecurity to hold you back. When you hesitate, they remind you of your strength. When you feel unworthy, they reaffirm your value. They do not let you settle for mediocrity because they know you are created for more. They challenge you to pursue your dreams with boldness, to refine your character with intention, and to grow in ways you never imagined possible. This kind of relationship is different from those that keep you stuck. The wrong person will tolerate your weaknesses but never challenge you to improve. They will allow you to remain comfortable in your flaws because they have no real investment in your future. They will not confront you when you are wrong, not because they love you, but because they do not care enough to push you towards something greater. But the one meant for you is different. They will not let you settle. They will not let you waste your potential. They will lovingly correct you when needed. Not to control you, but to help you become all that you were meant to be. When two people are truly meant to be together, they sharpen each other. They refine each other's thinking. They strengthen each other's faith. They encourage each other. to be disciplined, to be focused, to be intentional about growth. There is no jealousy, no competition, no tearing down. They do not diminish each other's progress, they celebrate it. They do not see each other's success as a threat, but as a shared victory. They do not just hold hands in moments of happiness, they lift each other up in moments of struggle. Growth in the right relationship happens in all areas, emotionally, spiritually. You start to think differently because you are around someone who challenges you to elevate your mindset. You start to move differently because their presence in your life brings clarity and direction. You start to dream bigger because they remind you that you are made for more. You become more patient, more understanding, more disciplined, not because they force you to, but because their influence inspires you to rise higher. When you are with the right person, they bring out qualities in you that you did not even know were there. They help you unlock potential that was buried under self-doubt. They help you step into a version of yourself that is stronger, wiser, and more purpose-driven. They do not drain your energy, they fuel it. They do not weaken you, they empower you. They do not make you feel like you have to choose between love and growth, because with them, love is growth. This kind of love is not just about comfort, it is about transformation. It is about two people committed not only to loving each other, but to making each other better. It is about a connection that refines, that strengthens, that elevates. So when you meet the one chosen for you, you will know, not just because they make you happy, but because they make you better. When you meet the one chosen for you, you will notice a level of consistency that sets them apart from all the others. They do not love you one day and disappear the next. They do not speak words of devotion only to let their actions contradict them. They do not make you feel safe for a moment and then leave you questioning everything the next. No, when something is truly meant for you, it is steady, it is reliable, and it does not waver with time. The right one does not create confusion. They bring clarity. They do not play with your emotions, keeping you in a cycle of highs and lows, wondering where you stand. They are present. And their presence is not something you have to chase. Too often people mistake inconsistency for passion. They think that love is supposed to be an emotional roller coaster, full of extreme highs and devastating lows, because they have never known what real stability looks like. But love that is constantly uncertain is not love at all. It is insecurity disguised as excitement. When you meet the one meant for you, you will not have to guess how they feel about you. You will not have to analyze their every word, their every action, trying to piece together whether they truly care. You will know, because their love will not be something that fades in and out. It will be constant, unwavering, and true. Consistency means they show up for you, not just when it is easy, not just when they feel like it, but even when life gets difficult. Their love is not based on convenience. It does not disappear in moments of hardship. When the storms of life come, they do not run. They stand beside you, holding steady, proving that their presence in your life is not temporary. You will not have to worry about them walking away when things get tough, because their commitment is not based on fleeting emotions. It is built on something deeper. People who are inconsistent are often driven by selfishness. They come close when they need something from you, when they want comfort, when they crave attention. But the moment things require effort, they pull away. They leave you confused, wondering what you did wrong, when in reality, their love was never real to begin with. It was conditional. It was based on what was convenient for them, not on a genuine commitment to you. But the one chosen for you is different. Their love does not have conditions. It does not disappear the moment you need them the most. Consistency is also shown in the small things. It is in the way they remember the details of your life, not just the big moments, but the small ones that matter. It is in the way they follow through on their promises, never speaking empty words they have no intention of keeping. It is in the way they check in on you, making sure you are okay, even when they are busy. It is in the way they prioritize you, not as an afterthought, but as someone who truly matters. True love is not just about the grand gestures, it is about the daily devotion, the everyday moments of reliability, the unwavering presence that reassures you that you are loved, valued, and secure. The right person does not just love you in words, they love you in consistency. They do not make you feel like you are always on the verge of losing them. They do not make you question whether they will still be there tomorrow. Their love is not an unpredictable storm. It is a steady foundation. When you meet the one chosen for you, you will feel a security you have never felt before. You will know deep in your soul that this is different. You will not feel the need to hold on for dear life, afraid that if you make one mistake, they will leave. Because their love is not fragile, it is not unstable, and it is not dependent on perfection. It is built to last. It is the kind of love that stands firm in all seasons, that remains steady through all challenges, and that never leaves you wondering where you stand. And that kind of love, the kind rooted in true consistency, is the love that is truly meant for you. When you meet the one chosen for you, there is an undeniable sense of peace that surrounds the relationship. It is not a feeling of anxiety, uncertainty, or walking on eggshells. It is not a relationship where you constantly have to question where you stand, where you are always left wondering if they truly care, or where you feel emotionally exhausted from trying to hold everything together. No, when something is truly meant for you, it does not come with unnecessary confusion or chaos. It brings calmness to your spirit, a deep and unshakable peace that reassures you that you are exactly where you are supposed to be. Too many people mistake turmoil for passion. They think that love is supposed to be difficult, that it must be a struggle, that it must keep them up at night, overanalyzing every word, every action, every moment. They confuse emotional instability. They believe that love should feel like a battlefield where they have to fight just to be valued, just to be heard, just to be chosen. But when you meet the right one, love does not drain you, it replenishes you. It does not leave you in a state of constant worry. It reassures you. It does not bring unnecessary drama. It brings clarity. Peace in a relationship does not mean that everything is perfect, that there will never be disagreements, or that you will never face challenges together. But what it does mean is that even in the difficult moments, there is a sense of security that remains. You're not afraid that one argument will cause everything to fall apart. You're not constantly trying to prove your worth, fearing that if you are not perfect, they will walk away. You do not feel the need to beg for love, to chase after attention, to hold on desperately out of fear that they will lose interest. With the right person, there is peace because their love is not based on conditions or convenience. It is steady, it is reliable, it is real. When something is meant for you, it will not disrupt your spirit. It will not create an atmosphere of distress and emotional instability. You will not feel like you are losing yourself just to keep them. Instead, you will feel like you are becoming more of who you were meant to be. The right person does not bring unnecessary stress into your life. They do not create problems where there are none. They do not play games, keep you guessing, or manipulate your emotions. They bring a sense of comfort, of ease, of certainty. Even in their presence, you feel at home, not because they are perfect, but because their love is sincere. A relationship that lacks peace will make you feel restless. It will make you feel like you are always waiting for the other shoe to drop, like you are always in a state of uncertainty, like you have to work endlessly just to feel secure. It will make you doubt yourself, second guess your instincts, and live in a cycle of emotional exhaustion. But the right one, the one truly chosen for you, will bring you a love that does not make you question your own worth. They will remind you that love is not supposed to be a battle where you have to prove yourself over and over again. They will love you in a way that makes you feel safe, secure, and cherished. When you are with the right person, even the difficult days do not feel unbearable because you know that no matter what, they are still with you. Their presence in your life is not something that comes and goes based on convenience. They do not threaten to leave at the first sign of a disagreement. They do not punish you with silence or distance when things get tough. Instead, they communicate, they reassure, they work through problems with a maturity that shows they are truly invested in building something lasting. That is peace, not the absence of challenges, but the presence of love that remains steady through them. There's a difference between a relationship that excites you temporarily and one that gives you lasting peace. Temporary excitement fades when the initial spark wears off, but real love that is chosen for you, settles into your soul in a way that feels like home. You do not have to force it. You do not have to chase it. You do not have to constantly worry that it will slip away. It is there, steady, constant, unwavering. When you meet the one chosen for you, you will not feel like you have to fight for a place in their life. You will not feel like you are constantly waiting for them to see your worth. You will not feel like you are in an emotional war, trying to hold on to something that is not truly meant for you. Instead, you will feel peace. A peace that is deeper than words. A peace that reassures you that you have finally found something real. Because love that is truly meant for you does not bring chaos, it brings clarity. It does not create anxiety, it brings security. It does not take away from your peace, it adds to it. And when you find that kind of love, you will know because it will feel nothing like the confusion you have known before. When you meet the one chosen for you, you will realize that their love does not just stay in words. It is proven through action. Words are easy to say. Promises are easy to make. Beautiful declarations of love can come from anyone's lips. But the truth of love is not found in what is said. It is revealed in what is consistently done. The right person will not just tell you they love you, they will show you in the way they treat you, in the way they prioritize you, in the way they honor and protect what you share. A person who only speaks love but does not act on it is someone who gives you illusions instead of reality. They will promise you the world with no intention of ever delivering it. They will speak of forever, but their actions will contradict the very foundation of commitment. They will tell you what you want to hear, but when the time comes to prove it, they will be absent. This is how so many people find themselves trapped in relationships that feel one-sided, where they are giving their all while receiving only empty words in return. The one truly chosen for you will not just say they value you, they will prove it in their consistency. Their words and actions will align. When they tell you they will be there, they will show up. When they make a promise, they will fulfill it. When they express their love, it will not be something that fades with time or disappears when it is no longer convenient. They will be intentional in their efforts to make sure you feel loved, not just in the moments when things are easy, but even in the moments when life is hard. Love that is real is seen in the way they protect your heart. They do not play with your emotions. They do not say things just to keep you holding on while their actions push you away. They do not make you feel like you are constantly reaching for something that is just out of your grasp. Instead, they make you feel secure, not with grand gestures that last for a moment, but with steady, consistent acts that prove their love is not just a temporary feeling, it is a deep commitment. When someone truly loves you, they do not leave you questioning where you stand. They do not make you feel like love is something you have to beg for. They show up for you not just in the good times when everything is light and joyful, but in the difficult moments when you need them the most. Their love is not selfish. It is not about what they can take from you, but about how they can support and build with you. Real love does not disappear in hardship. It does not fade when life gets complicated. It does not shrink away when challenges arise. Love that is meant for you is not only present in celebration, it remains in the struggles. It does not just show up when it is convenient. It stays even when it requires effort. A person who truly loves you will not just be around when everything is going well. They will stand beside you when life becomes uncertain, when burdens are heavy, when the road is unclear. They will not just say they are committed to you. They will prove it through patience, through sacrifice, through the way they continue to choose you even when Emotions fluctuate, even when situations change, even when time passes. Love that is real is not shown through fleeting moments of passion, but through a steady dedication that does not waver. It is seen in the small daily actions that reveal care, that show thoughtfulness, that prove they are not just here for a season, but for a lifetime. They will check in on you, not just when they need something, but because they truly care about your well-being. They will listen when you speak, not just waiting for their turn to talk, but truly hearing what is on your heart. They will make time for you even in the midst of their own responsibilities because they see you as a priority, not an afterthought. Love is not about grand words spoken in fleeting moments of passion. It is about steady actions that prove devotion over time. It is about the way they respect your boundaries, the way they honor your presence, the way they handle your heart with care instead of recklessness. It is about the way they choose to love you, not just when they feel like it, not just when it is easy, but every single day, in ways both big and small. Many people confuse words with love, holding on to promises that were never backed by action. They convince themselves that the right words mean everything, but words without action are nothing more than an illusion. Love that is meant for you will never exist only in word. It will never leave you feeling like you have to wait for someone to prove what they already claimed. It will never make you feel like you have to remind someone to care. When you meet the one chosen for you, you will know. Not because they said the most beautiful things, not because they made grand statements, but because their love will be something you can see, feel, and rely on. Their love will not be something that needs to be questioned. It will not be something that is only spoken but never seen. It will be real, it will be consistent, and above all, it will be proven through action. Because love, when it is true, is never just a word. It is always a choice that is shown through action. When you meet the one chosen for you, you will find that their presence in your life does not diminish your sense of self, but strengthens it. Real love is not about losing yourself in another person, not about shrinking to fit into their world, not about sacrificing your identity just to be with them. Love that is truly meant for you will not suffocate you, will not demand that you abandon your passions, your dreams, or the essence of who you are. Instead, it will nurture you, encourage you, and inspire you to become the best version of yourself. Too often, people enter relationships that make them feel small. They find themselves adjusting, compromising beyond what is reasonable, giving up their individuality in order to fit into someone else's expectations. They silence their opinions to keep the peace. They hide their ambitions so they do not intimidate. They let go of their dreams because they feel like they are not compatible with the relationship. But love is not supposed to imprison you. Love is not supposed to take away from the person you are meant to be. Love that is chosen for you will never require you to become less. It will empower you to become more. The right person will not feel threatened by your growth. They will not discourage you from pursuing your purpose. They will not make you feel like you must choose between loving them and becoming who you are meant to be. Instead, they will push you forward, supporting your aspirations, encouraging your development, celebrating your progress. Their love will not weigh you down, it will lift you up. You will not feel held back, but rather propelled forward by the presence of someone who truly wants to see you thrive. When something is meant for you, it will never make you feel like you have to apologize for being yourself. It will not make you feel like you need to shrink, to dull your light, to lower your voice just to be accepted. The right person will not only accept who you are, but will embrace it, appreciate it, and love you for the very things that make you unique. They will not try to change you to fit their mold. They will love you as you are, while also encouraging you to continue evolving. Love should be a place where you feel safe to grow, where you feel supported in your journey, where you feel that your personal development is not a threat, but a shared priority. The right person will understand that a strong relationship is not built on one person sacrificing their dreams for the other, but on both individuals striving to become better, stronger, and more fulfilled together. They will not see your success as competition. They will not be intimidated by your strength. Instead, they will be proud of your achievements, will cheer you on, will celebrate every milestone alongside you. Many relationships fail because one person outgrows the other, not because they wanted to leave, but because the relationship was never a place that allowed growth to happen in harmony. One person moved forward while the other remained stagnant, unwilling to evolve, unwilling to encourage change. But the one chosen for you will not be someone who holds you back. They will be someone who walks with you, who grows with you, who understands that love is not about remaining the same, but about becoming more together. You will know you have met the right one because being with them will make you feel more like yourself, not less. You will feel freer, not trapped. You will feel inspired, not discouraged. Their love will not make you question whether you should be smaller, quieter, less ambitious. Instead, their love will remind you that you are meant to shine, that you are meant to fulfill your purpose, that you are meant to step into the fullness of who you are without fear. When you are with the right person, you will find that your confidence grows. You will begin to see yourself more clearly, not through the lens of insecurity or self-doubt, but through the eyes of someone who genuinely loves and believes in you. You will feel stronger, not because they complete you, but because their love reminds you of the strength that was already within you. They will help you see your own potential, not by forcing you to change, but by standing beside you as you evolve. Real love does not clip your wings. It does not tell you to stay small so that someone else can feel big. It does not demand that you put your dreams aside so that someone else can chase theirs. The right love will support your journey. It will help you spread your wings and fly. It will remind you that you are capable of great things, not despite the relationship, but because. A true partnership makes you stronger. When you meet the one chosen for you, you will not feel that being with them means you have to abandon yourself. You will not feel like love requires you to sacrifice your identity. Instead, you will feel that love is a space where you can grow freely, where you can step fully into your purpose, where you can become all that you were meant to be. Because love, when it is real, does not diminish, it multiplies. It does not restrict, it expands. And when you find that kind of love, you will know, because it will feel like freedom. When you meet the one chosen for you, you will realize that they bring clarity, not confusion. There will be no guessing games, no mixed signals, no moments of wondering where you stand in their life. You will not feel like you are constantly analyzing their words, trying to decode hidden meanings, or waiting for them to finally make up their mind about you. The right person does not keep you in a cycle of uncertainty. They make their intentions known. They do not leave you in the dark. They bring light to the relationship through honesty, consistency, and a commitment to making things clear. Many people mistake uncertainty for excitement. They think that the chase, the unpredictability, the roller coaster of emotions are what makes love thrilling. They convince themselves that love should feel like a puzzle, that it should come with unanswered questions, that there should be a level of doubt that keeps things interesting. But that is not love. That is emotional instability. Love, when it is right, does not leave you anxious, waiting for a message, hoping for reassurance, questioning every interaction. It does not make you feel like you are constantly trying to prove your worth or earn someone's attention. Love that is meant for you brings certainty. It brings confidence. It brings a deep knowing that you are valued, wanted, and chosen without hesitation. The one who is truly meant for you will not make you feel like an option. They will not make you compete for their love or settle for breadcrumbs of attention. They will not string you along with vague words and empty promises. They will not make you feel like you have to tolerate and disrespect, inconsistency, or neglect just to hold on to them. Instead, they will make their love for you obvious, not through grand words that hold no weight, but through actions that show you exactly where you stand. You will know you have met the right person because they will not play games with your heart. They will not give you affection one day and then pull away the next. They will not make you feel like you are walking on eggshells, afraid that saying the wrong thing might push them away. They will not leave you questioning their feelings or wondering if they are truly invested in the relationship. Instead, they will be transparent. They will make sure You know how much you mean to them. They will communicate openly, consistently, and without fear. Love is not about confusion, it is about clarity. When something is right, it does not come with uncertainty or unnecessary complications. Yes, challenges may arise, but at the core of the relationship, there is always a sense of security. There is always a foundation of trust. You do not spend your nights overthinking, replaying conversations in your mind, wondering if you said too much or not enough. You do not feel like you have to beg for reassurance or force them to see your worth. When love is real, it flows naturally. It is given freely. It is expressed openly, not hidden behind walls of doubt and hesitation. Some people become so used to confusion that they believe it is normal. They think that constantly wondering where they stand is just a part of relationships. They have been conditioned to believe that love should feel uncertain, that it should leave them waiting, hoping, doubting. But that is not the way love was meant to be. Love should not leave you feeling lost. Love should not be something you have to beg for. Love should not feel like a battle where you are constantly trying to prove your worth. Love should be a place of peace, of confidence, of unwavering certainty. The right person will not make you feel like you are replaceable. They will not make you feel like you have to fight for a place in their life. They will make it clear that they want you there. You will not have to remind them to care. You will not have to chase them for attention. You will not have to tolerate hot and cold behavior where one moment they are deeply interested and the next they are distant and unavailable. Love does not disappear when it is inconvenient. It does not fade when distractions arise. It does not waver in moments of difficulty. Love that is real remains steady. When something is right, you will feel a deep sense of security. You will not be left waiting for clarity because it will already be there. You will not have to question their commitment because their actions will prove it every single day. The right person will make sure you never have to wonder if they love you because they will show it, not just in words, not just in fleeting moments, but in the way they consistently choose you. A love that is meant for you will never come with doubt. It will not leave you feeling like you have to fight for it to exist. It will not make you feel like you are constantly waiting for someone to finally see your worth. The right one will know your worth from the beginning, and they will make sure you know exactly where you stand in their life. Because love, when it is true, is never confusing. It is always clear. When you meet the one chosen for you, you will experience a connection that feels not only profound, but transformative. This connection will not be something you have to force or chase after. It will be something that flows naturally, without effort, because it is meant to be. The right person will feel like a reflection of your soul, like someone who understands you on a deeper level, someone who can see the parts of you that others might overlook. With them, you will feel an undeniable sense of belonging, as if you have found the one who complements you perfectly, not just on the surface, but in your essence. The connection you share will be built on mutual respect, trust, and understanding. There will be no need for pretense or playing games. From the moment you meet, you will both recognize that something special is unfolding, something that cannot be easily explained, but is felt in every interaction, in every shared glance, in every laugh, and in every conversation. There will be a deep sense of comfort in each other's presence. You will not feel like you are putting on a mask to be accepted. Instead, you will feel like you can be completely yourself, vulnerable and authentic, knowing that you are loved for exactly who you are. This connection will not be based on superficial attraction or fleeting emotions. It will be rooted in something much deeper, a shared purpose, a shared vision of life, and a mutual desire to grow together. There will be no need to force the relationship to move forward because it will have its own momentum. You will both feel drawn to one another in a way that is effortless, as if fate itself has aligned your paths. The right person will not just be someone who meets your immediate desires or fills a temporary void in your life. They will be someone who adds to your journey, someone who challenges you to become a better version of yourself, and someone who will stand by you through all the seasons of life. The connection will be one of deep emotional intimacy. It will not be something that is rushed or forced, but something that unfolds over time, naturally and organically. You will both feel a sense of safety with one another, knowing that your hearts are protected and that your feelings will not be taken lightly. There will be no fear of being vulnerable because you will feel safe opening up to each other, knowing that your words will be met with understanding and care. The right person will not judge you for your past, your imperfections, or your mistakes. They will see you for who you are today with all your strengths and weaknesses, and they will love you just the same. You will also notice that with this person, communication flows freely. There will be no need to guess at their feelings or intentions. You will not have to worry about misinterpreting their words or wondering what they really mean when they speak. Their actions will align with their words, and there will be no confusion about where you stand. They will listen to you with their whole heart, valuing your perspective and taking your feelings into account. The conversations you have will feel enriching, not draining. Even the difficult conversations, those moments of disagreement or frustration, will be handled with grace and respect, with the desire to understand each other rather than to win an argument. The one chosen for you will inspire you. They will not only support your dreams, but will actively encourage you to pursue them. Their belief in you will be unwavering, and they will make you believe in your own abilities even when you doubt yourself. Their love will be a source of strength, a foundation that helps you stand tall in the face of challenges. They will not try to hold you back or make you feel like your ambitions are a burden. Instead, they will stand beside you, cheering you on, helping you overcome obstacles, and celebrating every victory, no matter how small. Love with the right person will be filled with moments of joy, laughter, and shared happiness. It will not be marked by constant conflict or unresolved tension. Instead, it will be a relationship where both of you feel seen, heard, and appreciated. There will be a deep sense of partnership where you work together toward common goals and support each other's individual growth. Even in moments of struggle, you will feel united, knowing that together you can face anything. The right person will not make you feel like you are fighting alone. They will be there to carry the load with you, to offer their help when needed, and to remind you that you are not in this alone. The bond you share with the one chosen for you will be unshakable. It will not be something that can be easily broken by outside forces, by challenges, or by time. It will be built on trust, mutual respect, and a commitment to each other's well-being. You will both understand that relationships take work, and you will be willing to put in that effort day in and day out. There will be no room for games, manipulation, or deceit. Instead, there will be honesty, integrity, and a shared vision for the future. Above all, the connection you feel with this person will be a reflection of something higher. It will be a love that transcends the ordinary, a love that feels destined, as if your paths were meant to cross at exactly the right moment. You will know without a doubt that this person is the one chosen for you, not just because of the way they make you feel, but because of the way they help you become the person you were always meant to be. Their love will bring out the best in you, and together you will create something beautiful, something lasting, something that will endure the test of time.